Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills. If you're in person, we ask that you turn your iPhones off and your iAms on. We're going to have a great morning this morning. We're going to start with standing and getting to our feet and singing at full volume, Peace Like a River. Good morning, everybody. So good to see you. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I got peace like a river in my soul. I got joy like a fountain, I got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I got joy like a fountain in my soul, in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. Love like an ocean. I got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I got love like an ocean in my soul, in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I got love like an ocean in my soul. Peace like a river again. I got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I got peace like a river in my soul. In my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I got peace like a river in my soul. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills. Now breathe, be, and breathe. Breathe, be, and breathe. Breathe with grace and ease. Breathe with grace and ease and go with Source's divine flow. We come as we stand here, knowing and feeling and showing and glowing the light that is within our souls. We affirm that we are grounded, we are centered, and we are connected. Whether here or out there, we are connected wherever we go. Because wherever we go, we take everything with us. We take the divine love today. We invite the divine love into the places and spaces of our heart. We affirm and we know that everything that will be said here today, everything that will be sung here today, every note that floats out into space, and every melody will lighten our hearts with joy and blissfulness, so that we can know that we are alive. It's a good day to be alive. And we breathe, be, and let it be. And with a glad heart of gratitude, and in that space, in that heart chakra, we say, thank you, God, thank you. And so it is, and so it shall be. Amen, amen. Ashe, ashe.
Let us affirm our mission statement together. Unity in the Seven Hills is a vibrant, inclusive community that inspires individual spiritual growth through education, prayer, heart connection, and sacred service. And our vision statement? Centered in spirit, we see a world transformed by divine love, where innovative solutions are celebrated and all needs are met.
So we're going to get to our feet again, and we're going to breathe into this peace. So, even if you don't know how it goes, sing. Sing with all your hearts. Breathe into the peace. Breathe into the quiet. Breathe to find release. Leave that noise behind us. Breathe into the space. Breathe into the silence. Breathe to find our place. Leave that noise behind us. The breath of God soothes my soul, brings me understanding, makes me feel oh so whole, gives me a place for landing. Breathe into the peace, breathe into the quiet, breathe to find release. Leave that noise behind us, breathe into the space, breathe into the silence, breathe to find our place. Leave that noise behind us. Do you understand the joy as we receive this balance? Release the sharpened mind and find our hidden talents. Breathe into the peace, breathe into the quiet, breathe to find release. Leave that noise behind us, breathe into the space, breathe into the silence, breathe to find our place. Leave that noise behind us, breathe, breathe. 2, 3, 4, breathe. Hope you guys are breathing out there. Yeah, don't stop breathing. Remember, breathe, 2, 3, 4, breathe, 2, 3. Sorry, singing that and breathing at the same time. It's too hard. Yeah, come on. Breathe into the peace. Breathe into the quiet. Breathe to find release. Leave that noise behind us. Breathe into the space. Breathe into the silence. Breathe to find our place. Leave that noise behind us. Breathe. Woo! So hope you guys are still breathing out there. Our unity principle of the week is God is all there is and is present everywhere. This is the force of love and wisdom that underlies all of existence. So let's say that together. God is all there is and is present everywhere. This is the force of love and wisdom that underlies all of existence. So the announcements. The prayer chaplains are looking for someone who hears the call to the High Watch. We will be starting a training class very soon, so if you're feeling led to serve, this would be an excellent opportunity. Call the office to voice your interest. Our spiritual community needs a strong heart to pump the ambition and spirit of our tomorrow. Is that you? Are you a chaplain? Somebody out there is. Somebody out there maybe on the internet. Flower Power is powered up again with bulbs ready to bless your spring garden. Come down for coffee afterwards and check our bulletin board for a list of available bulbs. For those of you at home, you can visit U7H FP Fundraising, which is flowerpowerfundraising.com. And there's a sign up back there. You can wander around at leisure as long as you buy bulbs. Downstairs, upstairs. But, you know, the cool thing about it is Unity in the Seven Hills gets half of the what you pay for the bulbs, and you get the blessing of flowers to share with your neighbors and friends. And each morning when you when you see those things coming up, you'll know spring is coming, and you'll really be able to enjoy that. So, the annual meeting is next Sunday at 11:15, directly after the service. This will be a hybrid event, so any members not able to join in person can still watch and vote virtually on Zoom. We'll be voting in some new board members and changing up some bylaws. Make sure your vote is here to be counted. Bring sandwiches to share, and as we sit around the tables to express our views. So we're going to do it downstairs. Very cool, very cool. All right. So there we are. So let us bless our youth together. You are a perfect child of God, and God and I love you just the way you are, and wherever you are. Let's get to our feet. Come on, everybody. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine all the time. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine now. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah, come on. Let it shine.
Pick someone to read the daily word, so I guess I'll read it. Sunday, January 23rd. Pray for others. I'm praying for you. Just hearing the words "I'm praying for you" helps me relax into the calm strength of a trusted friend's faith. Reassured, I feel my own faith growing stronger. My friend may be next to me or calling from far away. The power of prayer is undiminished by distance. Grateful for the gift of others' prayers for me, I welcome every opportunity to pray for anyone who asks. Having heard the prayer need, I let go of concern. In faith, I behold the Christ presence within the one for whom I pray. Knowing the truth of another's wholeness, I release any thoughts of illness. I affirm divine wisdom guiding important decisions and divine strength relieving any weakness. I feel the warmth of God's love bringing peace and restoring hope to those I hold in prayer. We always give thanks to God for all of you and mention you in our prayers. 1 Thessalonians 1:2. There's no special reading today, right? You are.
Good morning again. I am Dr. Imaja Jubilee, and I am a poet, inspirational speaker, and a creative consultant. Today, I want to read you something from my latest poetry book, and it's called Soul to Soul. It's a number of poems with art by Dr. Martha High, who sung with James Brown for 32 years. We did this book together. The piece that I'm going to read today is called I Choose Peace. Say that. I choose peace. Glorious and grand rising. Glorious and grand morning. It's pouring rain. I went outside. I stood barefooted on the freshly cut grass. It felt so marvelous to allow each wet drop of God's water to cleanse and wash all my worries down into Mother Earth. I washed them with the rain. Mother Earth, whispered to me. It whispered to me, Gaia whispered through her vibration that were under my bare feet. It said to me, release, release, my sweet child, release, and allow my energy to give you the gift of peace. I choose peace. I choose peace today and in every moment of my life. Every breath that I breathe, I choose peace. All the mysteries of me, all of them are mysteries to me. But they penetrate and they saturate my soul and your soul. Sometimes there's desperation, sometimes there's aggravation, sometimes there's despair. But they are all being replaced with the Big G's holy synergy of peace and peacefulness. Peace just flows through every nook and cranny in my mind and in my brain, I tell y'all. Every cell and every muscle, every bone and every joint. All vital organs, they do a dance. They do the peace dance. They dance as they perform their individual tasks, guided by the indivisible power that created you and all of creation, that created all the glorious galaxies of the universe, as well as all the birds that fly in the sky and the fish in the sea. I choose peace. I choose peace. You now know, deep in your heart and in your soul, that the peace you seek is always seeing you, always seeking you, sweets. It's already been right there, right up under your nose. External circumstances that foster thoughts of fear and doom and uncertainty are just waiting for you to make a choice. All you have to do is make a choice to select peace and breathe and be in the peace. Those inner places of hurt and disappointment are lodged in your lower consciousness and have risen for your divine purpose. They are there. They have a gift for you. But you can exchange them for the deepening of your peace. I choose peace. I choose peace. The peace of the glorious one, the peace of the beloved, the peace of the one that created everything. It's expanding. It's always present, everywhere and everything. All powerful and all knowing. Sweet, sweet peace. So focus, and choose peace. Focus on the truth with a capital T, on your abiding. You abide in and from within and from without, doing all adversity. You make a choice and you choose peace, which will constantly, if you make the choice, always open the doors, light your way, show you the way, open your heart and guide your feelings and all your thoughts to the land of peace and serenity. Today, in this now moment, I breathe and I choose peace, and so it is.
Thank you, Yamaja. Can you guys guess what we're talking about today? I guess all we're saying is give peace a chance. Let's sing it together, and you know what? Let's get to our feet too for this one. Let's sing. This is normally with special praise. It's all about singing from up here, but today this is all about singing from down there in your hearts. Oh no! Hang on, wait a sec. So, as I do this quickly, I choose peace right now in this moment, and I choose the peace of this. To stay whole and intact and consistent for the rest of this day. All right, and I'm going to tell you, I actually have exchanged one of the verses of John Lennon's song to be a bit more relevant to today. So listen to the words. But we're going to start off with all we are saying is give peace a chance, and we'll sing that 4 times every time we do. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. One more time. All we are saying, come on now, like you mean it, is give peace a chance. Everybody's talking about bagism, shagism, dragism, madism, ragism, tagism, thisism, thatism, ism, isn't it the most? All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. 2 more times. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Let me tell you now, everybody's talking about revolution, evolution, flagellation, regulations, integrations, meditations, United Nations, congregations, celebrations, congratulations. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. One more time. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Now listen. And everybody's talking about Biden, the former guy, the big lie, Republicans and CNN, fake news and Fox News, glued to the box news, precedents and presidents, not mine. Next time, sellouts and buyouts, news and views, views and truths, news and views, views and truths. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Just try it. Come on now. Sing with me. All we are saying is give peace a chance. One more time. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
It is my honor to introduce our speaker today. And since I normally write a poem when Yamaja comes, I thought it only fair I do the same for our speaker today. A good poem can take a lifetime to write. This took 5 minutes. It was a busy week. My glasses broke, a lot going on, but here we go. Today once more comes Elroy Boyd, a man your best not to avoid. talents exceeding, hid the depths of his reading. But wait, there's no need, be annoyed. Theatrics he plays like a toy, a teacher that joy employed. Writer and model, a Teruvalayato, the funky fun king, Monsieur Boyd.
Ori, love to you, brother. Love to you. Good morning, Unity in the Seven Hills. It is a beautiful day in Lynchburg, and it is a beautiful day right here in Unity in the Seven Hills. And I want to begin with this mantra, if you will, and I want you to repeat this 3 times. Can we do that? I want you first, just like Daniel told us earlier this morning, I want you to breathe. Breathe in. And I want you to repeat this after me. To repeat with me 3 times. I am love, I am peace. I am love, I am peace. I am love, I am peace. Let's go ahead and affirm that with ourselves first before we go into what we're going to journey into this morning. Today, I am going to talk about love and peace in what is called here in Unity in the Seven Hills, the season of peace. Imaja and I were talking this week, and we said we love how all of you, how this spiritual community phrases the title of your season. And I'm learning more and more myself personally how we have to be careful with words. The words that we choose, because a word has the power to bring to our knees, to bring us all to our knees in fear, judgment, and condemnation. So I want to just say thank you to all of you for highlighting the word peace in the title of this season that we are in, rather than the word nonviolence. Because the second part of that word, despite its prefix, violence, carries a vibration. So I will discuss today the transcendence of peace in the spirit of peace. The transcendence of peace in the spirit of peace. You know, there may have been a time in American history when racial separation served as, Dr. King once said, a negative good. In order to preserve a way of life or a standard of living in America. Today, we are faced with, in 2022, we are faced with an emboldened racism. We are faced with microaggressions. And now, over 1 year later, there still lies support for an insurrection on the hull of our government and our democracy. Maya Angelou taught us we will face many defeats in life, but we cannot allow ourselves to be defeated. Now, if what Dr. Angelou told us was going to be a meditation for the game of life, okay, and if we are going to take comfort in the longevity of the human civilization, then we must find an alternative to the senseless violence among us in society. So this morning, I want to revisit the words of the Reverend James Cleveland. Peace, be still. Master, the tempest is raging. The billows are tossing high. The sky is overshadowed with blackness. No shelter or help is nigh. Carest thou not that we perish? How can thou lie asleep when each moment so madly is threatening? The winds and the waves shall obey my will. Peace, be still. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King once said, "We have experimented with the meaning of nonviolence in our struggle for racial justice in the United States. But now the time has come for man to experiment with nonviolence in all areas of human conflict. And that means nonviolence on an international scale. If we should call for peace to be still, we must learn to come together. And when we come together, we are at great atonement with God. As long as we remain separated, and to take comfort in this separation on the basis of race, color, creed, and political affiliation, well, guess what? We are nowhere near the first step of our spiritual journey as we love to believe we are. King continues, our loyalties must transcend race, our tribe, our class, and our nation. And this means we must develop a world perspective. A world perspective. And the perspective, you may ask? Love wins every time, so you might as well stick with it. Love wins every time, so you might as well stick with it. Let's take this time right now to understand and realize that we are love. I'm going to repeat this again. We are love. You see, this helps a great deal. And right now, can we repeat that to ourselves? I just want you to just, again, go within, breathe, and just say, I am love 3 times to yourself. I am love. I am love. I am love. And if we all can do that, that would be the world perspective that King spoke about for our loyalties to transcend race, tribe, class, and nation. Because let me remind you, we are the expression and the extension and the essence of the great love divine. We are the extension and the expression and the essence of the great love divine. And when we behave in the way of separation, bullying, violence, and racism, we are separating ourselves from love. Know this. We as humans, you know, we have to, and I'm going to say we as humans because I know I'm spirit. So, and we as humans have the tendency to look for and to reach for substitutes, facsimiles to give us love. Spiritual teacher John Mark Stroud calls this a form of buying love. We have a list of spiritual accomplishments in our lives where, and I'm going to list these. First off, we hone a mastery of spiritual text. We mandate our attendance at spiritual meetings or at church every week. And 3, we're proud of how much money we have donated to the building fund. All of these accomplishments, which in translation show our attempt to make a transaction in receiving love. This mentality teaches that it is noteworthy to buy love from a source that is outside of us and is judging us. Because of this, we feel that we are to be judged worthy and accordingly in order to receive that love. The reality, ladies and gentlemen, we have been given love already. From the very moment that we first came here, in the beginning of our time here. And it is difficult to believe this because it's wrapped up in this haze, this fog we're under, because what we're in here is not real. Everyone in here knows this. The Course in Miracles teaches us that all of this is an illusion, a matrix. And this matrix teaches us that we have so much emptiness inside, and the way to fill up that emptiness is to buy love. No. Now, there is the concept of emptying. See, the emptying is we have to do the emptying. See, what we can empty from our glorious, beautiful, lovely celestial chalice that is within us, what we can empty from that is the idea that we are separated from the divine, that we are separated from our divinity. Now, many of you are probably thinking right now, hold on, Elroy. Now, you're talking about love now. Earlier, you're talking about peace. Now, which is it? Yes. Well, you see, love begets peace. Okay? Love begets peace. Peace comes from love. It is a component of love. It is what we're all made of. We are made by love. We are the fabric of love. We exude love. Love is our essence. And as love, you express communion, acceptance, patience, and understanding. And when you embody love and express it, then what happens is you avoid judgment, hypocrisy, dishonesty, division, and violence. When you are in atonement and are awakened by that, you are then love. You are love. You are peace. So you're looking to create this just society, right? That King was talking about? Well, how do we get there? Some people believe let's go to another planet. Hey, look, in a couple of years, there's an Airbus going to our next door neighbor, Mars, for that same purpose. Yeah, well, I have something to tell you about that. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. You know, it is believed that we're just going to go up there, start from scratch, and create that just society. Well, guess what? We'll run up there, and there we go again. Just in another place. The German philosopher Immanuel Kant introduced to the world the idea of a means to an end. He said that rational human beings are to be treated as an end in themselves and not as a means to something else, and hence the adage or the thought, a means to an end. For the vision of this utopian society with its nucleus of love and peace as its end to really come to a fruition, is it really important to spend time on the means? Talk to some people today and they'll tell you any mean is important as long as I get there. But if you really want to get to this utopian ideal of peace, if we really want to arrive at this global thought of so-called non-violence, then let's first start with I and God are one. Let's do this again. Come on. To yourselves, breathe. I am God. I and God are one. I and God are one. I and God are one. Because there's no separation. And from there, the vibration will transcend. Ladies and gentlemen, the transcendence is happening now. The transcendence is happening now. And it has been happening for a number of years. I'm going to take us back in time for a little bit. I want to take us all the way back to May 25th, 2020, when George Floyd was mercilessly snatched from his body in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And since that moment when the video went viral, the world responded that enough is enough. The world then was in atonement. On June 17th, 2020, the brand name Aunt Jemima is dropped from a well-known pancake syrup. On June 19th, 2020, the recognition of the Juneteenth holiday widens when major companies in the like of Twitter, Nike, and Allstate, as well as the great state of Virginia, made it a paid holiday. On July 13th, 2020, Washington, D.C.'s football team retired its controversial name and logo. On July 25th, 2020, the WNBA dedicated its season to Breonna Taylor. On January 6th, 2021, with supporters urged to fight like hell, hundreds overran police officers and breached the United States Capitol, forcing lawmakers to flee. January 20th, 2021, Joseph Biden is sworn in as the 46th president of the United States. This is important. Do you know why? Because that made Kamala Devi Harris the first African-American woman, an Asian woman, to be sworn in as vice president. April 20th, 2021, Derek Chauvin is found guilty of murdering George Floyd. And Thursday, January 20th, 2022, jury selection begins in the 3 former Minneapolis police officers for depriving George Floyd of his constitutional rights while acting under government authority while their fellow officer kneeled on his neck, causing his death. That's enough right there. The transcendence is happening now. And please forgive me. There's a couple other things I forgot. And if you allow me to play a share and go back and turn back time, okay? On July 9th, 2020, New York City paints Black Lives Matter on the street in front of Trump Tower, the former guy's tower. And in the previous month in Washington, D.C., on June 5th, 2020, Mayor Muriel Bowser orders city workers to paint Black Lives Matter on the ground of 16th Street Northwest, the center of the confrontations between law enforcement officers and protesters. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. As we are in this season of peace, I'd like to speak a little bit of Black Lives Matter. I have been a unitic for 11 years, and I have witnessed many a calendar year open with the season of nonviolence. Again, we love what you do here at Unity in the Seven Hills, calling this the season of peace, and peace is the goal. Better yet, peace is the intention. And all through the years, I've seen love. I've seen the love focused and deservingly so, the love focused on to Dr. King, Mahatma Gandhi, Cesar Chavez, Nelson Mandela, and the Dalai Lama. And I wish to make clear, again, all of these wonderful figures deserve their philosophies to be celebrated and remembered. But what about the women? The female energy is crucial to the balance and awareness of the society and the growth and the transcendence of the planet. And the transcendence of the divine feminine from the patriarchy is important for the transcendence of the planet. This is happening now with the founding of Black Lives Matter. Why? Because the organization was founded by 3 women, Alicia Garza, Patrisse Cullors, and Opal Tometi. Founded in response to the acquittal of George Zimmerman in 2013, these 3 ladies founded Black Lives Matter as a decentralized political and social movement. It is now a member-led global network with more than 40 chapters all over the world. Now that's that world perspective Dr. King was talking about 60-odd years ago, okay? And their members organized, united, and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on Black communities in the state and vigilantes. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. So what's the problem? The problem is, again, that is where separation. You see, if we can find a reason to disassociate ourselves against the people, a cause, etc., we will use it. And then what? Again, we go right back to practicing separatism and separation. Ladies and gentlemen, chaos and drama occur when you deny the truth. And what is the truth? That there is no separation. There is no separation between all of us and the divine. You are the divine, all of you. And we forget that. And then when we forget that, we bum rush government buildings. We cannot turn our back away and turn our heads away from an issue that is right in our backyard. That's all that the organization is saying. That's all that the movement is saying. And what Garza Colors and Tometi are saying is just because there's a hashtag of Black Lives Matter, it does not mean that all lives do not matter. They're saying Black Lives Matter too. And that's all that these ladies are trying to get across, and that is their ministry of peace. Once again, love wins every time. You might as well stick with it. What about the women? Mahbouba Siraj, the Afghan journalist and women's rights activist who made her voice loud and clear during the American evacuation of Afghanistan this summer. When many Afghans fought to flee the country from Taliban rule, Siraj was determined to stay and fight for the rights of women. And after 5 months, she has inspired women to take a stand in their country against violence. And when National Public Radio asked her, what are the women in Afghanistan doing now? And if they are protesting, she replied, yes, they are the only ones protesting, especially the young generation. They are the only ones. They are going out. They are the ones talking. They are the ones demonstrating. Transcendence. Transcendence. What about the women? Finally, if you will allow me, let me speak on Mamie Till. In August of 1955, Mamie Till sent her son, Emmett, to visit relatives for a summer vacation in Mississippi. And he was warned of the racism down south and to speak to the white people there with humility if he must do so. Once he was there, it was said that in a country store, he exchanged words with the white lady behind the counter. And then once he got outside the door, he gave a woof whistle once he left the store. Well, the lady, Carolyn Bryant, told her husband that he grabbed her by the waist and said inappropriate words to her. A couple days later, the two men arrived in the middle of the night to the home Emmett was staying and took him away. 3 days later, Emmett's body was found in the Tallahatchie River with a cotton gin fan tied around his neck. The two men, Roy Bryant and J.W. Millam, were charged with murder and brought to trial in Sumner, Mississippi. 5 days later, Bryant and Milner were acquitted by an all-male, all-white jury through a deliberation that lasted only 1 hour. 5 months later, they sold their story to Look magazine and made their confessions to the world in that Look magazine article. At his funeral, Mamie Till demanded that his coffin be open. Her words, I wanted the world to see what they did to my son. And those words rang all over the planet. His body was swollen beyond recognition. His teeth and an ear were missing. 60 years later, 60 years later, Carolyn Bryant, 2015, Carolyn Bryant admitted publicly that she lied. He never touched her, and he never said anything inappropriate to her. She lied. Now, he may have been the wolf whistle outside the story. He's 15 years old. That's what 15-year-old boys are 15-year-old boys. But does he deserve to be lynched for that? And in 2003, Mamie Till acknowledged, I have not spent 1 minute hating. The transcendence for peace is happening now. So let's recognize it in this season of peace. Let's recognize the divine feminine energy. These women are love and radiate love, and their love begat peace. I celebrate peace with you, Seven Hills, in this season of peace of 2022. And just at this right now, at this moment, just take this moment and just breathe in. Just concentrate on peace. And as we take in the peace and the beauty of the silence, at this time, I would like to end with this prayer, and I invite you to say this prayer with me, even to yourself. In religious science, Ernest Holmes taught us that the word Lord in the esoteric refers to the divine law. And so I say to you, as you raise your hands as thus, Lord of the divine Christ consciousness, I bestow upon you peace. Peace I leave you, my peace I give you. Love divine I claim. We choose not to focus on our transgressions, but on the faith of our spiritual community, that we graciously embody peace and unity throughout all of the unity movement. In accordance that we practice what we preach. As it is in the power of the force, Christ consciousness, and the divine essence. And so it is. Thank you for having me today.
I'm going to real quickly say a few things. We're talking about strong black women in the movement. I want to say rest in power to Bell Hooks, who we lost late last year. I also want to say this is a very timely talk. I don't know if you noticed, but our Black Lives Matter sign is not out front because a couple days ago it was vandalized. But I make you a promise, I will be repainting that, and it will be going back out.
Okay, well, thank you, Elroy. We, in the tradition of instilling 3 times in us, and this is a message for the 2 folks who are in charge of the slides. I altered the backing track. We have 2 verses to sing of my new song, Peace Be Still, and we will be singing each verse 3 times. So just hold one of your slides an extra time. All right. May peace be all upon us. We find forgiveness. May peace prevail around us. Peace be still. prevail around us. Peace be still. May peace be all upon us. We find forgiveness. May peace prevail around us. Peace be still. Peace of mind and body, I find forgiveness. I feel a peace within me. Peace be still. Peace of mind and body, I find forgiveness. I feel the peace within me. Peace be still. Peace of mind and body, I find forgiveness. I feel the peace within me. Peace be still. Peace be still. Peace be still.
So I'd ask that you take the palms of your hand and bring them slowly together and feel the energy that vibrates in between your hands. There's energy. Gather the peace that is in the sanctuary, the peace that resides in your heart. And as you bring your palms together, close your eyes and bow your head to your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Now come with me on this imaginary journey as you breathe in and breathe out. You breathe in, peace. You breathe out, peace. Breathing in, peace, and breathing out, peace, to be disseminated all around this building, all over the city of Lynchburg, and all out there that are watching. And as you step out, what I want you to see in front of you, there's a magic carpet. There's a magic carpet. And the carpet is bright green, the color of the heart chakra. I want you to step on the carpet and sit and make yourself comfortable. You're about to get a peaceful ride. A peaceful ride you will go. And as the carpet begins to come from the ground, from Mother Earth, God's air and love is all above you, below you, and around you. And you're encapsulated in the peace surrounding you. And as you pick up and you ride, you look around you and you see your family. You bless your family. You bless all of your relatives. You bless the whole city of Lynchburg. You bless the whole state of Virginia and the new governor. You send them peace. Let peace radiate out from your heart as you glide over and up. And further you up, 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 in the clouds looking down. Land your carpet on a cloud and sit down on your carpet and breathe. And as you sit on the white, billowy cloud in the clear blue sky, breathing in and breathing out, you come again once to your heart. And you sit there in the quiet, in the stillness of your heart. For in the chambers of your heart, peace resides. Now breathe, be, and be. Continue to feel the coolness and the warmth of your inhales and exhales. And on your carpet made of green, which represents the love of the heart chakra, and you encapsulate it in peace. Open your eyes and look around the clouds and say, you take all the peace as you glide back down under and around the clouds, under and around the raindrops that want to fall, under and around in the snow that's waiting up there to come down. But you bid them all peace. And you come back down, coming down, 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 back from looking up at the planet Earth. You send the whole planet to peace. Every inhabitant, whether they're red, black, blue, or brown, or yellow, you send peace to every nation and every person. And as you come on back down further, you see your town of Lynchburg, Virginia, and you landed out in front of Unity of Seven Hills, where all is well. And you step off your carpet, and you give thanks to the carpet. You give thanks for the divine for sending you this magic carpet. And as you come away refreshed, filled with joy and peace and blissfulness, and most of all, God's sweet serenity. And you walk, putting your feet on the ground, walking back into the sanctuary, finding your seat and sitting down. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Another breath in and exhale. And you say, open your eyes and look around the sanctuary, sending peace to everyone here, that they will go out of this place today encapsulated, invigorated, and surrounded by God's peace. Now breathe, be, and let it be. And so it is, and so it shall be. Namaste.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well.
Let us affirm our abundance together. Unity in the seven hills is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us. And we accomplish mighty works together. As you are inspired today, we invite you to share your blessings with us. There are 4 ways to give: PayPal, Zelle, check, or cash. Remember on PayPal to click Sending to a Friend. We will make our abundance walk back row first and place our gratitude in the basket, then forming a circle around the sanctuary. If all you have to give today is love, Please take that love and bless our basket, holding light and abundance for our mission. Now, let us sing something wonderful together with the joy of all divinity.
Let's stand. You gotta stand for joy. I take a stand for joy. And let's listen to that backing track as we sing with the joy of divinity. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside, we can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside, we can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful. So we have a new closing statement. I'm going to bring that over to me. Thank you for joining us today, whether you're here or online. Let's quickly go through our coming events. So Monday at 6:15 we have yoga down in the Namaste Cafe. Wednesdays at 7 we that's
Course in
Course in Miracles meets on Zoom. Thursdays Card Ladies 12:30 in the library downstairs. The knitting group will be meeting Fridays at 1 at Mary Ellen's house. Upcoming first Tuesday 6:30 the Wise Women meet here and on Zoom. Also Thursday will be our 12 Powers outlet group at 7 on Zoom. Don't forget to join us after the service for coffee, and for those of you at home, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon and know when we are live. So yes. Knitting is at 10 now. Okay. All right. So all links and a calendar of events is available at unityinthesevenhills.org. A big thank you to everyone who participated in our community this week and for making this service happen. Now let's close by singing together the peace song.
But let's
With
first
gusto.
bless our gifts.
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
Jumped ahead.
Oh yeah, I jumped in. Let's
Please
bless the
join
gifts.
us. Divine love through
Through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
United in mind, body, and spirit, we dedicate these gifts as they multiply to bless our community, our neighborhood, and our world.
So let me repeat all of those. No, I'm not going to repeat that.
But a real quick note to anyone coming down for coffee: the poinsettias are still down there. If you want one, take one, please.
There you go. Go take those poinsettias home. All right, let's close with the peace song. Look at this lovely big circle. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being with us, and thanks for joining us.